Hi boys and girls, Ms. Sosha checking in here. Today we are going to start on week 2 of our stop motion animation. So our learning target this week is to create a video using technology. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we have our Chromebook and we have our materials from last week that we created and we know what we're going to do. So you kind of want to make sure you review that plan. I have my Chromebook ready, and the camera on my iPhone works a little bit better than the camera on my Chromebook, but I know all of us 5th graders should have Chromebooks, so that's what I'm going to use. If you have an iPad or a iPhone that you would like to use, you can certainly do that, but you will need to download the Flipgrid app to then upload your video for us. So right here I have our Flipgrid topic all set up. I just recorded a video for the first part, and then I have my kind of 3-dimensional background I did with Oscar and our rubber ducky. The Joker has somewhere gone off with our toys, so Joker's unavailable this week, but Oscar and the duck are in our topic video, so you can kind of see how that works. I also have our outer space picture from last week with our rocket ship. Now, if you're just going to do a flat picture with something that's moving and it's flat, you also want to have a piece of tape, at least one. Mine's kind of a long piece of paper here, so I'm probably going to want to put 2 behind the rocket ship. And you just fold it backwards to make a loop, so it's like a little loop. And then you put it on the back, because the best thing to do is to use something to help your flat piece of paper stand up. So I'm going to start with my rocket ship here. Okay, I'm going to tape it down. I have a clipboard to hold it on while I'm filming, because what you're going to do is you're going to have your camera here on your Chromebook, and then you want your paper to be facing the camera like that. Okay, so you want to do this against a wall, or you want to have something behind it that will kind of hold it in place and keep it from moving, because we want just the object to move. We don't want your paper rocking back and forth or moving left to right or anything like that. So doing this against a wall, like the bottom of a wall on the floor, works really great because you can prop it up. You can either then just tape your piece of paper directly to the wall if you don't have a clipboard, if your parents allow it. You can use a book. So a book might kind of stand up really well, or you can use something else that will stand up to support your picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film this one, since I already filmed Oscar and the ducky for our topic introduction video, and mine's going to be in the responses down there, and I'm going to move this a little bit, so I have to take the tape up, put it back down, take a picture, and then kind of slowly move it as I go. Okay, if you see part of the clipboard, that's okay. So I'm going to see if this will stay straight. I'm going to move Oscar and the ducky. I don't really need them right now. I just finished up with them. And I'm going to go to, here's my topic for 5th grade, week 8, stop motion part 2. I'm going to record a response. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit that record button down there. And you're only going to hold it down for just a second, okay? So you're going to like click really fast and then click off. So you're going to count like 1/1000. Stop the video, move your paper or your object, move it again, okay? So you're going to be looking at like the back of my paper while I do this, because this is the best way I have to set up. And then I'll show you the results. All right, so I can see my rocket ship and my camera right here. I'm going to kind of prop it the best I can. You don't want to have your hand in the video. I had my hand in the video with Oscar and the ducky, so you can kind of see my mistake there, and that's okay. No big deal. You can always reshoot it as many times as you want, or you can just leave the hand. All right, so I'm going to hit start the little video here. If you have a mouse, this is when a mouse comes in handy, because you can click without having to touch your keyboard. It's going to count down 3, 2, 1. 1/1000. Okay, don't count 1/1000 out loud like I just did, because you'll hear it in the video. All right, then I'm going to move my rocket ship just a little bit. Hit click again. Like I said, you don't want to let it go for too long. So click, count just a second, 2 1,000, 1 1,000. And then you stop and move. This is a good project to have an assistant with you. Could be a little brother, a little sister. It doesn't have to be an adult. And they can just be the clicker, and you can be the director that kind of moves. Okay. Since you're the artist and you know where your object is going, you probably want to be the one actually doing that filming and that action. And then your younger brother or sister or whoever can just be your clicker, your camera person. Okay, so this takes a little bit of time, and you can see why. All right, so let's stop it right there. I'm gonna end my video. All right, I'm going to hit next, just like when we record a regular Flipgrid. It's going to review my video. You guys can kind of see that rocket ship going across the screen. And just the way that Chromebooks are made, you can hear that click. But since you're the artist and you know where your object is going, you probably want to be the one actually doing that filming. Unclick it there. You can hear me. And then your younger brother or sister or whoever can just be your clicker, your camera person. Okay. So this takes a little bit of time, and you can see why. All right, so let's stop it right there. I'm going to end my video. All right, I'm going to hit next, just like when... All right, so that's in the video. And then you can take that selfie, just like we always do. Let me see, did it work? All right. And then you just post it like a regular Flipgrid video. You wait for it to upload, you title it, and then my response will be in that grid. So you can actually see this video in our week 2 grid, okay? So like I said, there are other apps you can use. There's one that's on the Chromebook. It's an extension. So if you go over here to the circle and search for it, you can find it. So here's my first one. Like I said, it showed up in our grid. So this extension is called ClapMotion, and I actually made a video in ClapMotion, but then I couldn't figure out, once I saved it, how to convert it to Flipgrid. So this was a fun extension to use on the Chrome laptops, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to Flipgrid to share with everybody. So this is fun because you can just clap to take the picture. And you can have a camera and play it back. So this is when I did it. And you can change the speed, which is kind of fun in ClapMotion. So over here, you can actually play around where it says camera settings. You can change the FPS, which is frames per second, to slow it down so that it's slower, easier to see, and you have to take less pictures. So that's a fun one. Also on Apple products, so iPhones, iPads, things like that, there's an app called Stop Motion Studio. That one's really fun, and I like that one a lot. I can't open that up because obviously, like I said, I'm using my iPhone to record this video. And the school division does not give you Apple products. That would be something that you would talk to your parents about using. You can upload to Flipgrid from them. If you download the Flipgrid app, you can upload your video from that. So those are some different things to try. Boys and girls, if you're having trouble, just let me know. Like I said, doesn't have to be a very long Flipgrid video. Mine was only a few seconds. You have 2 minutes to record the Flipgrid, so that's how long it can be, but it'll take you a lot longer to actually record it and do all the moving. So take some time to do it. Let me see what you have in the Flipgrid topic. I can't wait to see what you're working on, and boys and girls, I look forward to talking with you all next week. Bye.